Howdy, howdy. This is gonna be a fairly short-ish video, um, but I have a friend. I came across a meditations quote, and it reminded me of what a friend of mine used to say when I was back at uni. This was maybe 2018, 2019. I had a friend that we used to talk about self-development, and it was we used to have a particular day that we'd meet. It'd be a Thursday or a Wednesday, and we had this joke. It was the only day that our classes crossed for that day, so we'd have lunch or an early breakfast together before each of us went to our separate classes, and we'd have these discussions for 2-3 hours on end, just talking about what we're reading, what's happening in our lives, how what we're reading translates to certain challenges we're facing. And the joke of it became that it was our favorite day of the week because we would be reflecting on us. It would be like we were journaling and someone was listening to our journal. And I just remember I came across this quote, I'll read it after I say this story. Actually, no, I'll read it first. So it goes: dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. And I just remember when I read it, I thought about my friend, because every time we would talk, after 2 or 3 hours, I'd get, your mouth would get sore and whatnot, and I'd start thinking about, I better go to class. There'd be like a 2 or 3 minute silence, and I'd be in my own head, and I would think he's in his own head, but he'd always say, "Isn't life just beautiful?" And he'd always say that, and I used to always think, fuck, that's corny. But he'd say it in those pauses. And then he'd just smile, and he'd just look at, there used to be these big gum trees where we would have coffee. And he'd look up, or he'd look out into the forest. And he'd always say that, and I used to think, fuck, that's corny. I don't know why he says that. And while I go for my walks sometimes, fuck, I keep talking about these walks, but again, I'm just reflecting on what's happening, and I always just think like how insignificant my time is on this earth, and how beautiful this world is. And I don't know, it's corny as hell, but sometimes I'll look at the sun as the sun is breaking it feels like it's coming alive, the sun. Obviously it's the sunrise, but it feels like it's just, the light has just been aching to break through. And because of the time I go for my walk, I am privileged enough to see that. I don't know, it's always something I think, fuck. It really is beautiful. Just those little moments I appreciate that make me smile, and it's nice to reflect on that. Yeah. A bit sappy. Look, it's gonna be short, but again, I came across that quote and I just remembered him. I used to wonder what he thought about but obviously I understood the foundation of it was we should just be enjoying life. With everything that comes with it, we should just enjoy. We should thank whatever God you believe in that you are. You are here and you get to experience it in all of its rawness and its beauty. But I think about that a lot. Oh, I've been pondering about it. Like his little quote, isn't life just beautiful? Anyway, if you're watching this, I'm sure you are, I still think about those awkward silences and then you just say that. I still think about it. It breaks around 5 o'clock, but I think about that quote. Isn't life just beautiful? Anyway, well, look, Marcus Aurelius, like he thought life was beautiful. Dwell on all its beauty. I think you could easily go into a rabbit hole thinking about all of life's beauty, all the challenges, all the moments of peace, all the moments of chaos. You get to experience it. Yeah. Anyway, I thought that was a good quote, but a good little good little reflection. I'm so glad that I had those convos with that friend of mine. I don't think he would want me to say his name, but I think he knows exactly who he is. So, yeah, dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Who fucking thinks of that? But anyway, look, I'm gonna keep posting these videos, these little self-reflections. I think I don't really have anyone to talk to, so I've got a camera. If anybody is watching, feel free to share a comment or a like, or even reach out to me. I've been reading a lot, so I'm always interested in talking with people about what they're reading and different experiences that they're having, so feel free to share. Anyways, until tomorrow, deuces.